Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Eclecticka. I am Seven. We have Charles and CC. How you guys doing?
Good. How's it going?
Charles, you riding that horse?
My kung fu horse.
Right. The dragon.
The dragon horse.
Okay. Captain Marvel. Interesting choice. They decide to go with the female Captain Marvel. Good choice? Bad choice? What are you guys thinking?
I say good choice.
Okay.
What do you think?
It could go either way.
Yeah.
It could go either way. I mean, when you think of Captain Marvel, most people think of the male Captain Marvel. You know what I mean? I hate to say that, but that's what you think of. But I mean, it can work because I've been saying that, like, the female side of the characters kind of lack a little bit, and I mean, Harley Quinn kind of boosted it up, and hopefully Wonder Woman can come in and ice it over, and then, you know, she can come in and help take it up another level. So this could actually work.
Yeah.
Is it a stretch?
Because
Not because there is a female Captain Marvel, but just the fact that, we need more female representation, so let's just throw anybody there.
we talked about that before. That could be a double-edged sword. Again, make sure the role is written for the woman. Don't just throw her in there just to say, hey, you know, just to fill up a parking spot. No, that's not good. Then you're just going to collapse the character down.
Right.
And then when you do try to bring in, you know, Captain, you know, the male version, you might mess yourself up. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
You just got to be very careful on how you do things. You got to make sure that the role is fit for the person.
Agreed. And they have to make sure that they have enough character development to fill whatever gaps that there may be with the character in the comics, and possibly set up, if they want to make it like a series like Avengers or Captain America. You know, is this going to be kind of like a one-time thing, or are they going to make it a potential for a series? So they could do a lot of things. It'll definitely be a challenge for Marvel because the blueprint's not laid out in the same way as Doctor Strange was or the Avengers is.
Yeah.
I heard a rumor. I'm sure it's a rumor to be a rumor, but there's going to be a female Deadpool?
Oh.
Why does that sound so familiar? Because did I hear that too?
I kind of feel like I did too.
I heard that somewhere.
That wouldn't surprise me. I mean, there is a lady Deadpool.
Okay.
So, or at least the concept is there.
Why?
And I could foresee his girlfriend kind of fulfilling that. But I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, because the whole thing about it was there were supposed to be other versions of him out there, right? Or so maybe there's a woman out there and, you know, she's not all bad like some of the other people were.
Well, I'm going to throw something at you that might be a little uncomfortable. How about a female Luke Cage?
What?
No, I'm just kidding.
I was going to say. Like, okay, this Jessica Jones interaction could be
you.
I know, right?
different.
Actually, there would be if Jessica Jones and Luke Cage had a kid.
Right.
That could work.
That's true.
That could work.
There you go.
But no, I mean, going back to like Deadpool, if you go back to the movie, hopefully I'm saying this right, when he got his powers, supposedly the way he got his powers is supposed to single out your unique power, like no one else would have it. So to have a female version, I don't know, does that really...
Yeah, I could see a female Wolverine before a female Deadpool.
Which there is one.
Right.
I forgot what her name was, but
Right,
she
right,
was
right.
like XT1 or
Right,
whatever.
right.
Whatever kind.
Right.
Was that Lady Deathstrike? Got the one with the big... with the claws coming out?
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know.
I mean, because I write, I'm the type of person, I'm not going to piggyback off something. I'll just think of a whole new character. You know what I mean? Instead of having the female version and the male version, just think of something
we had
new,
this conversation, and not only that, but we had this conversation over and over again. There's already so many diverse characters in these various comic universes. Why not just tap into that and give them the light that they deserve.
Yeah.
Like, give Storm the light she deserves. Give Nubia the light she deserves. Give, Captain Marvel. I mean, at least you have the character there. So, at least you have the character there.
Right.
That you can kind of snowball off of that.
Right.
But don't just switch it up just to switch it up. Like, you got to make it make sense.
Right.
Yep. And a lot of stuff they do makes absolutely no sense.
Yeah.
Well, Samuel Jackson was didn't say too much, but he definitely alluded to Oscar time and not making sense because people are so focused on baiting people to
the Oscars
to get an Oscar rather than putting out quality, entertaining films. At the end of the day, you want to entertain people.
Right.
I'm thinking maybe.
Yeah.
And make some money.
And there have been plenty of movies throughout the ages that it didn't get an Oscar that have like some of the, movies that people like are very near and dear to their hearts and are a big part of their childhood, Like, I don't know, did Ninja Turtles get an Oscar? I don't know.
Well, some of the biggest grossing movies never win Oscars. I mean, they make a ton of money, but they don't get Oscars.
Right.
So, well, Cece, you read the article. What do you think about Samuel L. Jackson talking about the Oscar bait? Specifically, he was reacting to the Will Smiths. Every year he has hey, I want to get an Oscar this year.
Yeah, and that formula is like so played out, right? Where there's like this, especially where they talk about that in, I think Orange is the New Black, where they're like the suffrage porn, where like these people get off on like the struggle of marginalized groups. And that was kind of like the Pursuit of Happiness, right? Where this poor black dude and he's just trying to make it, and it is kind of Oscar bait, and it's like, come on, man, think of something different. Like, how many times has this story been played out? But then you turn around and we keep going back to this. It's like you have that, and then you have Gods of Egypt. So it's like, do we always have to be in the struggle? Right. Like, can we at least be on somewhat of a elevated level when we're actually supposed to be, So very interesting.
And he's not the only actor doing it. I mean, what's her name that was in Star Wars Episode 1? What's her name?
I don't know. Oh.
Okay. Let's look that
up. We're bad. Let me get my little pad out.
Mind blank.
Right. I'm not really the Star Wars
Shows you how we care about Louisa. You.
I'm more of the Trekkie. I'm sorry, y'all.
She's playing John F. Kennedy's wife.
Oh, Jackie.
She's in the movie Jack. But
see,
again,
I knew that. So
same thing.
I know about history.
It's all these movies are put out in November, December for the Oscar, and
I mean, is it
interesting?
Is it really that important that you need an Oscar? I know they say, well, your pay grade goes up if you get an Oscar, but if you do good work, shouldn't that be what your pay is based on? Right. Not if you get an Oscar or not? Because there's been some great, like some of my favorite films. What's Love Got to Do with It? One of the best films ever made. They didn't win anything for that.
Was it Natalie Portman?
Yes, Natalie Portman.
Yeah, she was the queen.
I think her best film was The Professional. I'm sorry. I love that movie.
True.
That movie was just ridiculously good. Love that movie.
Well,
yes, indeed.
Disney, changing gears a little bit, Disney is going to reboot.
Oh, no.
Get out of here.
You heard me say it.
101 Dalmatians.
Really?
What for?
But make it live action.
Interesting.
But think about it.
But wasn't it a live action one before?
They did a live action one.
They did it already.
Yeah, with Meryl Streep. No, was it Meryl Streep?
I don't. It may have been Meryl Streep.
I'm thinking that was her, was it?
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, we got to find that one out.
Yeah, I think it was Meryl Streep. Yep.
Well, they do like 101 bulldogs or something.
101 chihuahuas.
Chihuahuas, pit bulls or something. I'm curious on that one.
Yeah.
Pit bulls.
Oh, wow.
Oh, man. Don't say it too loud, Disney.
Crap.
I know, we'd be in trouble.
What'd you say? 101?
You know what I'm saying?
We own the rights to the phrase 101.
Right.
You cannot say 101.
Yeah, I thought she did that movie already.
I thought so.
They did do a live action.
Betty Lou Gerson?
That was her?
That's 1961. Golly, there was one in 61. See, they don't need to do this no more.
No, but they did a lot. We got to find that out, though. I could be wrong, but I thought she did one.
She would sound perfect for that role, though.
And excuse me if I'm wrong, but I thought it was.
Was she Cruella de Vil?
Glenn Close.
Glenn Close.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, they do kind of favor each other.
Close enough.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
She did that
role
too.
Sorry, Glenn.
Yeah.
I apologize.
I heard Moana was pretty good, though. So that was cool.
Yeah.
That was Disney.
Yeah, I heard that was really
What do you guys think about your classic animation, childhood fantasies come to life with real people? I mean, do you feel that it's like, hey, just leave it alone? It's a classic, leave it alone. Don't touch it at all, or hey, this is worth a try.
Like I'm in third grade. Teacher.
Yeah.
Teacher.
I feel this way. And I said this about comic book movies. I'm going to say this about those, anime movies. Every comic book character is not going to make a great live action movie. Same thing with animation. Everything that's animated is not going to make a good live action film. Some might, others won't. So you got to be very selective on what you use.
And some of it is all about timing, right? Like if Transformers had come out 10 years before it did,
it wouldn't have
had the same effect.
No.
It wouldn't have,
No.
So it's all about the timing as
they
well.
They just did Peach Dragon. Peach Dragon. They did that not too long ago. Now, I didn't see the live action, but I remember the animation as a kid, and that's what I remember it as. You know what I mean? So certain things will appeal, and other things won't. So you got to be really careful on what you do.
Yeah.
That's what I say.
Sure.
So.
Sure.
Assassin's Creed, good timing or bad timing?
Technology-wise, good timing.
But can they pull it off?
Yeah, because I remember we kind of tapped onto that. There isn't a lot of story development in the video game. I mean, it kind of is, but...
Well, you might as well just play the game.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? And
it's
get the full
action.
story.
Yeah.
So there haven't been, I don't recall any great adaptations of a video game to a movie. You know?
I would rather like Mortal Kombat.
I didn't like Mortal Kombat too much.
Really?
Nah,
I was a kid, so maybe it was
I wasn't a big. It just
more
to me,
romantic for me.
the problem I had with Mortal Kombat, the movie was just so effing dark, man.
Yeah,
I guess that's to hide all the
is.
special effects, but it was just like watching a movie in a cave.
Yeah, maybe if they redo it now, the technology would be much better. But I think that they did good in terms of like making the storyline conducive to the video game. I thought they did a good job, and the casting was
you couldn't really go wrong with that because it was a fighting game. So there's
right, true.
All you're gonna do is fight, so you really
right. But even then, I still feel like Mortal Kombat had more character development than Assassin's Creed.
It was better than Street Fighter.
Katana had a real elaborate story because she was the princess and her mom had turned evil. It was like real, like Well,
I give you credit on that because it was better than that old sorry Street Fighter movie.
Yeah,
that was just.
And I love me some Street Fighter, man. So
too.
It's like, Mortal Kombat kind of got the leg up just because they got the better movie.
Yeah, they won that battle.
Finish him.
They flawless victory.
Are you guys gonna see Assassin's Creed?
I'm gonna go see it. I'm rooting for the movie because right now. I told you, man, the gaming market is at a darn standstill. I'm playing games on my darn phone, and I'm a hardcore console player. I'm just upset with the gaming market right now.
True.
So I'm rooting for Assassin's Creed. I really am. I hope it does well.
Yeah.
I'm going to go see it.
Yeah.
I'm going to go see
We
it.
need some live action movies to keep us pacified till 2017.
Yeah, I'm going to go. I'm going to show my support.
Well, speaking of 2017, Blade Runner 2.
True. Yeah, we got a lot going on.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, that could go either way.
It could go either way.
Amazing, or they're gonna like, oh, you guys are trying too hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It can very much go.
See that? I mean, when you're going up against these classic films, you're always going to be judged on that original.
Yeah.
That's the issue you have with all this stuff, man. So they gotta bring it.
Yeah. Isn't there a new Oceans coming out? Is that going to be 2017 or is that
It's talking about the Ocean 11 movie?
I think it's like Ocean's 8 or something. It's going to be like one of those prequel
Wow.
joints. Yeah.
I like those movies too.
Yeah.
Just make you want to go to Vegas.
And they got kind of
lose
a
some
new
money.
cast. Yeah, somebody real big. It's like a big cast edition. It's supposed to be in that. Let me find
I think that's Charles Dixon.
I could do it. You know, I am a phenomenal poker player. Counting cards. That's what I do.
Yeah, it's all women. That's what it is. It's an all women's Oceans.
Wait a second.
Yeah.
So basically you're doing a darn reverse like Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Oh,
What?
Cop out.
Ocean's 8. There
Oh,
you go.
come on, man. So, wait a sec. Okay.
It was coming out 2018. Sorry, y'all. 2018.
I don't know.
No, it looks like Matt Damon's in it.
Okay, there we go. Why don't they just mix the cast?
Dakota Fanning, Sandra Bullock,
Really?
Helena Carter, Anne Hathaway. It is a lot more women. It is a lot more. Rihanna. Oh, God.
What they put her in for?
Fill seats.
So, right.
Fill
What
a-
is that? It's like, what the hell is that? It's like, let me be nice.
Sorry.
And Mindy Kaling, she will
I like
probably
the
be the
Dakota
comic
Fanning.
relief. Yeah. I like her.
Well,
And, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
So,
this
I
is
mean,
really
so Matt
happening. It's really
Damon-
going down.
So Matt Damon's the only guy then?
Yeah. No, I
Who
take
else?
that back. Damian Lewis
Okay.
and Eric West and Marco Kaka. I hope I'm not pronounced. I hope that's
She
not the way
done
it's
messed that up. We
Kaka.
apologize. We apologize.
We'll call it Kaka because there's a K in it.
Wow. That'll be interesting. I was a fan of those movies, so I'll definitely support it.
Yeah. I think,
Okay,
yeah, we'll
yeah.
see. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah, boy, see?
Yeah.
That was surprised when you said that. I didn't know they were doing
I know. It hasn't been, I don't think they've really, pushed the trailer.
No, I mean, remember the last one? Our boy was in it. Bernie Mac was in the last one.
Yeah, and it doesn't come out until 2018.
So
So
they got a
they
few
probably,
years
it's
to get
going to
it,
be
right?
probably
I'm
next
afraid
year.
of nothing.
Yeah, probably during the summer blockbuster season, they'll be like, coming out. Where that
You know?
well, here's something that's old
goes.
and new again. And you know what? After seeing some of the pictures of the old Westworld, I've seen pictures of this before, where the face is coming out of the robot's head and stuff like that.
Right.
So it's classics, but the show is great so far. I actually caught it right in between. There's a lot of nudity, so if you're afraid of body parts, male and female, do not watch
Just
this
naked.
film.
Just all naked.
Naked.
It's just a whole bunch of nakedness.
What, naked?
Naked is free.
They basically make this town in the West, the Wild Wild West. Well, make it look like it's the Wild Wild West, so people can resort there. They can go on a vacation and know what it's like to gamble, know what it's like to see
Sip whiskey out of a dirty glass.
Yeah.
Also
no
to sleep with to go in a saloon. No, for real, go in a saloon, sleep with a prostitute or whatever like that. So you can really immerse yourself into the Wild Wild West, and as it goes, things start going a little crazy, and the artificial intelligence start becoming
so AI is
intelligence.
incorporated.
Right.
That is all right.
So it's like Jurassic Park with robots.
Wow.
Western Jurassic Park.
You just
Uh-oh, you better get rights to that.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Write that down.
You know what? You know
heard
what?
it first.
Think about it. Jurassic Park. Steven Spielberg might have seen Westworld
That's
first.
true, and it was, because it's an old
same
movie.
concept.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Wow,
true.
look at that. Uh-huh.
What?
Wow, that is
Mind
awesome. You guys, every time we do the show, it's like my list of watching stuff just grows.
I know. That's not enough time.
I need
God,
to, I need to just watch TV all day.
I know, right?
Telling you,
What do I
man.
have a job for?
What do you have? That's what be our job. Watch TV.
Right.
That's all I want to do. It's just everything.
Matt Damon. Just
So,
popped up on my.
did you little Aquaman news? They said a good portion of Aquaman is going to be filmed in Italy.
Nice.
So that's interesting.
Yeah,
I'm thinking Venice. I guess that's a city that's like all underwater or whatever.
Wow.
Got all the water. Maybe they're going to channel that area.
It could.
Because you could
That's
easily
good.
transition from land to water that way.
But you would think they would build it. What happened to the good old days of building a set, man?
Yeah. I mean, I guess they feel like it's more
just
authentic.
build an underwater city and just sink it.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, there are underwater cities already, so you could.
Yeah, but they're probably afraid to go down and they might run into something. You might see the real Aquaman come.
Not even that, but the pressure, depending on how deep it is.
Yeah, you don't be messing around. But no, I'm thinking like when they did The Abyss. Remember that movie? Make a set and just fill it up, man.
That's true. It'll be interesting to see how they incorporate it. I mean, they couldn't have done a better job with the casting, I think.
Yeah,
I love that. Was a good move.
He just looks sinister, man.
Yeah. It was a good move. The fact that he's Polynesian, it was a really good strategic move, Yeah,
because sometimes when they make these script changes, you're like, no, you shouldn't. No, but yeah.
How come he ain't black?
That's true. The only other thing he could have been was West Indian. That's the only other thing he could have been.
True. Yeah.
True.
Like
right
you're basically born a scuba diver. Like there's no other way.
They can swim. Boy.
Right? Hello. Like you have to be an islander
can swim.
to be Aquaman. There's no other way.
Wow.
Could have been Filipino too.
Yeah.
Nah, it's too far from Atlantis.
That is true.
If we're gonna stick with the story.
Yeah, that's true. That's
Heavens
true.
to Murgatroyd, even.
Well, then again, how fast does this guy swim? It's like.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
I think Aquaman surprisingly would probably be the best of all of them for some reason.
Honestly, I believe that. I think.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm more anxious to see Aquaman, and people are what? Yeah, than anyone else right now in that movie. I just yeah.
It's been long overdue. He's got such a cheesy rap.
Well, he has a bad rap.
Yeah, he's got such a cheesy rap. Right? Like people are like, oh, what?
What do you say, boy?
Right.
Superman needs help.
No.
It is, yeah. Dude, I said it before and I'll say it again, man. If you do Aquaman right, you can make Aquaman a kick butt
It's like
character.
His powers are so much more badass than they made it out to be in the show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Also, think about this. He's so strong underwater. That means he has to be 10 times more strong on land.
Right, exactly. It's got to make sense, right?
So, I don't know. We'll see what happens.
True that.
I don't know. They're too busy trying to make these love stories, too. I have to admit,
I always gotta...
have the voice of Drew. The voice of Drew. Why everybody gotta fall in love? But...
No, you're right. It drives me crazy. I don't need to see that.
Yeah, I hope they don't try to play into that whole Batman Wonder Woman thing too soon.
Oh, no. Yeah. Yeah.
Because she's already going to have her little love interest in her movie.
Yeah.
Which is cool. That's fine.
Did you see it? Wait, is it out yet?
No. But they probably showed
That's this year. It's 2017.
They showed so much.
We did see the whole movie. The trailers. They showed too much, I think.
And it's like a give and take because some people are fueled by trailers where some people are turned off by them.
I think they showed too much on the trailer. You got to pull back.
Right.
You got to pull back off the trailer.
You just got to save some good gems. You can't if the trailers are going to be that elaborate, then your movie needs to be that much more elaborate and full.
What happened to the days?
I don't feel like I'm being cheated.
That's true. What happened to the days you show one trailer and that's the trailer you get? That's it. You're not shown anymore.
That's it. Everybody gets one.
Right. Like the old Godzilla trailer, you see one eye, just like the eye.
That's all they could afford, though. You know what I mean? Now you have these massive budgets.
Yeah, forget that, man.
Yeah.
Come to the show.
Yeah, everything's about marketing now.
Well, Planet of the Apes, again, we already mentioned before, but I think that was a great trailer because it was epic.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I want to know what's going on.
Yeah.
That'd be terrible if they showed us the best parts, though.
Yeah.
Because that means there's no movie
There's no movie.
Yeah.
There's no movie.
Anybody caught up on The Walking Dead? Speaking of which, I don't know why. That picture just looked like Negan and it made me think about him.
Oh, wow.
He's like, I just...
He looks like an orangutan.
I hate him. I want to hate him so bad, but he's just so damn... I'm sorry. He's just so good at being bad, man. It blows me.
That says a lot about...
He's so reasonable.
Women.
Why are you so reasonable? You're supposed to be totally irrational and all over the place. The Joker, it's okay, you're off your rocker. I get it. But this dude, he's got such a power complex, but he idolizes Rick so much, and it's like it's like the strangest thing.
Well, it kind of makes sense.
It does, yeah. When I think
because
about it,
he achieved this is my moment, folks.
Yeah.
He achieved power through intimidation and violence. Mm-hmm. He has everything but love. If you notice, consistently with the script, oh, you love me, baby? Like, because he took that guy's wife.
Yeah.
He wanted to marry the sister, but she ran away.
Yeah.
That's the one thing he doesn't have. And if you notice, when he holds the baby, he has no love. That,
and Rick has all the things, the intangible things that he doesn't have and that he lost.
Right.
And that Rick was able to preserve.
Right. Without killing anybody.
Exactly.
Well, without being a tyrant.
At least without killing, without being like super off the... Even though he almost, we almost lost Rick a couple times, but he came back.
I like when Rick pulled out the python. Those were the best parts. Pull out the big old...
The
old six-shooter.
When he cut that dude's stomach open. He was just like looking at it come out.
No. I was like, and it's just right. He was trying to put it back.
Too late to put it back.
I was like, dang, dude. Like,
what do you do? I don't want to know in real life, but what do you do when your guts are just coming out?
I would just like try to reach for his knife, like get it over with, dude. Just give me one good, like you ain't gotta let my intestine just roll out and let me, like, cause he was still alive
I'm just
for
rubbing
like
on my belly.
5 minutes, just in like watching it all go down. So I felt kind of bad for him, but he was shiesty for doing what he did.
Ain't nothing you can do when your chilling's in your hand.
No, not at all. Ain't nobody cleaning them.
No.
Nope.
We ain't having no cornbread with them chillings.
No vinegar, no hot sauce.
It's
just all bad.
Oh, Lord. We done lost it, y'all. We done lost it.
Yeah.
What do you think of Carol at this point? Are you kind of over her whole, I don't want to be involved. I don't like violence. I just want to tune out.
I'm going to let you guys run with The Walking Dead because I kind of sat out on The Walking Dead for a little bit.
Yeah, really? I honestly, I just got caught up, so I'm, I was like off for a minute to the point where I had to catch up on whole seasons. But I kind of feel for Carolyn, and I feel like when I think about who she was when the show first started, it almost like I felt bad for her to the point where it was almost annoying, where it was like kind of like you see her with this battered woman syndrome, and it's like, just fight back, Carolyn, fight back, have a Tina moment. But she's come so far, and she's and after everything she's been through, losing her daughter and everything, and her daughter was like all she had left too. So I kind of see why she would not want to be involved. After a while, that's how I will feel. After a while, I would get exhausted and just be like, I'm tired of this,
Right.
She found a house. They got fresh fruit up in that joint.
Got some fruit.
How do you pull away from that? Like,
you got the fruit, man. It's all over with the fruit.
Yeah, but I think that deep down, Carolyn's always, Carol will always do the right thing, especially when it comes to like Rick and Daryl and all of them. So I think she'll when the moment strikes and when it hits the fan,
to get back on board.
Yeah, and she is ruthless too. So I want to see Savage Carol again.
You guys got me all revved
We'll be right back next time, and we'll continue this conversation. You're watching Eclecticka.
Yeah.